Hey there guys! First of all, today as you can see, or more precisely here, I've decided to use voiceovers instead of plain subs. I hope this will be a major upgrade for all the following videos on this vlog down the road. Today we break the Menus Marathon Videos chain a little bit in order to showcase one major addition to the game that is essentially required in order to showcase some of the upcoming menus. Today we have a new Digimon added to the roster. Actually, scratch that, we have two new Digimon. I am, of course, talking about Greymon. We finally have our first champion level Digimon in the project. Unlike in the cases like Agumon, this time we'll be able to see the assets, as well as test a fully assembled Digimon in the game. The Digivolution menu is being in the works right now, so we'll start with a pre-Digivolved Greymon to begin with. But in the next video, we will finally be able to see the full-blown Digivolution sequence. So let's dive. So as you can see, I've chosen the original anime style Greymon. It was updated quite a few times after the original debut, but I'm personally all for the OG looks, especially because the original Digimon World 2 also used it. One new variant of Greymon that we couldn't see in the original is the Black Greymon, or as it's called in the original series, Blue Greymon. It may be just me, but I personally don't see him as black or blue, so instead I went with a deep purple tint. As in the case with other repaint Digimon, both of them share the animations and sounds. This is mostly out of optimization necessities. As you might remember, we have 270 plus Digimon to plow through, so I'm trying to cut the corners where it makes most sense. By the way, I've decided to remove normal maps from all Digimon models. It turns out that they just look much better without them when the outline effect is active. Okay, all looks good in Blender, so it's time to see how it pans out in Unreal Engine. In order to showcase Greymon in battle, I've added his signature move to the game too, Nova Blast, or as it's known in Japan, Mega Flame. For now, both of them use the same move as their signature. Of course, later I will add explicit moves for both of them, in addition to the Mega Flame. I've added some minor menu improvements here and there. For instance, Digimon now finally use 3D rendered icons with dynamic backgrounds, as opposed to 2D pixelated portraits from the original. Also, thanks to suggestions from several viewers, I've implemented a special visuals for incapacitated Digimon in the menu, which will help with bringing attention to their status when needed. Another small improvement, which again was suggested by some viewers, is the current RAM capacity in the Digimon Dungeon status menu. Its function is to let the player know whether there's any free RAM space for new Digimon to be caught. Battle menus have also received some upgrades. Many viewers voices their feelings about play-by-ear option name, so I renamed it to Let Team Decide. I think it's even more self-explanatory now. Also, you can now use 2 new options in every Digimon's personalized commands menu, Let Decide, as well as Reuse Last Orders. Unlike the team-wide counterparts, these ones only work on currently selected Digimon, allowing to mix and match different strategies and use hybrid tactics in the midst of the battle. By the way, notice that enemy Agumon stats are displayed as question marks. This is yet a new feature during the first encounter of any specific opponent. Its stats will be hidden. This means the bosses will always have theirs hidden too, except for when you initially lose the battle on casual difficulty. Then return and do the rematch. At that point, you will see the actual stat values, which can be helpful in such cases. One of the major new improvements you'll notice is the Digimon grunt sounds. Now every Digimon has unique grunts that it lets out in different situations, blocking attacks, getting damaged, celebrating victory. For now, I am mostly taking the voices from Digimon World 1 and Digital Card Battle. Later, I'm hoping to use some better quality resources. But for now, these will do. As you could see in the last battle, both Digimon used the Pepper Breath move, which is typically used by Agumon. I did this deliberately in order to show you the next new feature, New Moves Learning. It works in a very simple way. When Digimon digivolves, it immediately stores all the moves a new evolution can learn into a special memory pool. Each move has a level limitation and is learned once that level is achieved. However, the learning process itself is not tied to level ups. This means that if a Digimon already has a required level even before it gets into battle, then all the moves that can be learned will be learned automatically, and the menus will reflect this. The move gets added to Digimon's active moves pool automatically, but only if the move can actually be used by this Digimon. If not, it is instead added to Digimon's passive moves pool, which can later be added to the active pool after a digivolution into Digimon that can actually use it. And here you see the new move in action. Visually, it looks almost the same as Pepper Breath, due to it being similar in nature. Basically, Nova Flame is just a bigger version of Pepper Breath. That's it for today. If you enjoy what you saw and heard, your likes, comments, and subscription all will be greatly appreciated. Also, I would like to hear your opinion on this new voiceover style. I mean, I don't really like AI myself, but I also don't want to do the voiceovers myself for many different reasons. But at the same time, I understand that reading walls of text isn't the best experience for this kind of videos. Finally, if you have some questions or suggestions related to the project, or are just genuinely curious about its progress, you can join my Discord server, the link to which is the channel's homepage. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.